What is up, everyone? Steve, One Geeks Collide, with you once again with another action figure review, wrestling figure this time, the Legends of Lucha Libre Juventud Guerrero by Boss Fight Studios. Now, I have reviewed the Ultimo Dragon on here before, and so the way I collect wrestling figures, I collect WCW. So and I'm mostly like 96 to like the end, like the Attitude Era, um, peak NWO period. You know what I mean. But I also collect WCW, WCW, and ECW. Now, this is not an ECW figure, but this is a Hoovy figure in gear that he wore in ECW. So for me, it counts just like the Ultimo Dragon that I reviewed from these figures counts as well. If you look on the back, they have Penta Zero M, Ray Phoenix, and Tyre Valkyrie. I dig these figures. It's kind of like a basic, but pretty cool. I like on the back. It's got artwork of Hoovy, which looks like a more modern picture. But yeah, debut 1992. Like, these are just great figures. I dig what Boss Fight does. I think more companies should do like what they do if they're making wrestling figures. Like, these are pretty much compatible with the WWE basics and elites that we get from Mattel. That is very blurry all of a sudden. Okay, not so blurry. Let's get that out. Anyways, let's not waste any more time. Let's open them up and check them out. We're back. Let's open up this. Well, that was easy. Actually, got this from a GCW show. I dabble in the pro wrestling, and I am the booker for GCW, and the owner sells, wrestling merchandise, and he's had it for some time. And I was just straight up with him. I'm like, hey, can I have that? And he said, yep. So, what else can I say? The price was right. But yeah, right away, I dig them. Just not a basic, but it's pretty basic. But like I said, it's just like a placeholder. It goes on the shelf because I'm obsessed with ECW. We've done a podcast. Check it out on Spotify. It's called For the Love of Extreme, talking about ECW. Yeah, but you know what? Not only do I dig this figure, I really dig these. I wish TNA got a license with these guys, or even if AEW, like, Boss Fight, I really dig what they're putting down, man. We've got a young Hoovy, which is great. Will go on my ECW shelf. And yeah, the articulation, it's not like overly complicated. Like, it's not no double jointed knees. But, it's still good. Articulation. Yeah. Let's give him the 360 treatment, shall we? And there we have it, the Boss Fight Studios Legends of Lucha Libre Juventud Guerrero, or Guerrera. Um, back in WCW, he was one of my favorite luchadors. In WCW Revenge, was like my favorite luchador to use. I always used him or Ultimo Dragon because I love Ultimo Dragon. But these figures are pretty solid. There is a Vampiro that is currently out, where he comes with like the Wrestling Society X title belt, and he comes with like the ICP face paint, which with Great Muta coming out, you can have them as a tag team for that WCW time period that I was talking about, because that was a great. I like Vampiro, so I'm going to be on the lookouts for that. I don't know if I rank this. I'm giving this an 8.5 out of 10. It's just a good basic wrestling figure, you know. It's actually a little bit more advanced than a WWE basic, or what do they call them now? They call them the main event series. This is kind of how like they are now, but basics were not as good as this before. Um, definitely, definitely, definitely enjoy the Boss Fight Studios figures. I'm gonna keep an eye out for some of the MLW ones if I ever see them. But just great stuff, and yeah. What do you guys think? Have you picked up any of these? If you go back and look in the reviews, I reviewed Ultimo Dragon, and now we got Hoovy, which to me is his ECW era, just helping me expand my wrestling figure collection a little bit more. And what are you guys collecting? What did you like? There's so many wrestling figures. Like, how do you like narrow it down, or do you just get everything? Leave a comment down below and let me know. But yeah, guys, that's it. If you'd be so kind to check out Darnum Toys and Collectibles, that's darnum.ca. I know they used to carry some of these Legends of Lucha Libre ones before. I don't know if they still do, but I definitely remember them having the weapons pack. I think I actually bought one from them years ago. But they're great. Check them out, darnum.ca. And stay tuned for more wrestling figure reviews, more Masterverse reviews eventually, and of course, Marvel Legend reviews, and other things that we can't talk about yet. But stay tuned, and you'll see it. But guys, for now, it's been Steve, When Geeks Collide, and as always, Geeks out.